What's up guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Expedition 33. In the previous part, we explored Gestral Village. It was fun times. The place is crazy. We didn't do a whole lot of story related stuff, but we sat and talked to a bunch of Gestrals, and that was pretty cool. Let's run out as Gustav for a little bit. We did a bunch of stuff. We climbed up there and saved a kid. We battled some people after we got jumped. We battled a merchant, and we ran out of chroma too, I believe. We're at like 200 chroma, so we need to fix that up. But we went to one of the merchants and bought a bunch of stuff. But yeah, we talked to like basically all of these people. Found an item over there. Talked to these people about their sakabatat or whatever they're called. I think I keep mispronouncing it. But so now I think it is time to make sure. I think this is where we went up to get the kid. Yeah, we went over here. No, we would have ended up. I think. Let's just take this quick, real detour real quick. I don't think it's anything bad. Yeah, this is where we got the kid. So we went over there, went that way, and went to get to that pillar. Okay. Oh, won't let us jump down. That's crazy. There's no fall damage, so why won't it let us just jump down like it would like anywhere else? That's crazy. Don't want to scare the Gestrals, maybe? Who knows? So, let's head to the arena. Make sure that I'm following the arrows. Chef house. Oh, it actually says chief. Okay, I thought it said chef, like they call it the chef. And let's go to the arena. I think we talked to this guy. Finally got him cornered. He's gonna pay this time. What did I do? You like my Gestral hero figurine. Yeah, you filthy thief, give it back. No, I didn't do anything. I hope this doesn't escalate for this poor guy. Damn. So, we just need to go to the arena. Wait, did we not come up and talk to this guy? I think, no, I don't think we talked to some of these people because they were too close to the arena. Got a lot of injured right now. The Neveron's attacked not too long ago. I'd rather die than come back to the village. Injured looks beyond boring. Sleeping all day up there. Damn. Yeah, I think this was like too close to the village, or to the arena, so I didn't come this way. This guy got. Welcome to the most boringest neighborhood in the whole village, the infirmary. I mean, who wants to heal their cuts? Keep your scars like a real Gestral to remind you of the beauty of battle. A bit too gloomy for me, thanks. Alrighty. So these are like dead Gestrals or something. What's up, dude? I don't feel like healing people today. Guess they'll all die then. Yeah, it's no big deal. You're the worst doctor. Why are you so big? I ate a lot of Neverons. Ugh. You eat Neverons? Just kidding. I was born with this terrible sickness that makes my bones grow every day. Every day I feel excruciating pain in my bones pushing the boundaries of my flesh. Every day I wish I was not born to suffer like this. So one day I decided I don't want anyone to suffer the way I do. I studied hard, very hard, harder than anyone else to become a doctor. Even if there's no competition here, because everyone is dumb, I push myself through self-discipline. And I saved more than 10,000 of my fellow Gestrals. Damn. All the while suffering inside like no one else in the world. So don't tell me what I am. Don't tell me who you are. Because the most horrible thing you've gone through in your life, I go through every day. Okay. Sorry, bro. Okay, he doesn't say anything more. Damn. Alright, dude. Arena's still that way. We got another one of these fucking things. There's got to be something to do with them later, because they're everywhere. But oh well. Oh, so there's a lot more to this area than I thought. Okay. We're training. Training. We stay focused. Focused. To match up with the best. The best. We do it for Golgra. For Golgra. We go, Jim. That's what that reminded me of. Alright, what's up? Hey, Dominique Giant Feet gang here. We're fans of Bertrand Big Hands, Patat. Don't call me Patat. Dominique has bigger feet than that brush's hands. What do you mean? Bertrand's hands are so big he can grab the Paintress and powerbomb her from the stratosphere. I'm a Julian Tiny Head fan. Well, I think Julian was the hardest of the ones that we fought in like the hidden arena. Came to see Matthew the Colossus. I hope he's coming though. Rumor is he's a mere bristle of his former self. Damn. What's back here then? Test your might, huh? Rules are simple. You get one hit if you deal 99999 damage. You get a prize. Remember, once you hit me, the battle's over. So make it count. No. You're the most boring person ever. We haven't hit a 9999999 yet, so we're not gonna try that. We'll have to come back here. Make a point to actually come back to the Gestral Village. Well, so now I gotta kind of see. Did we talk to these people? Oh yeah, we literally just talked to this guy. That shows how stupid I am. Yeah, turn back. Yeah, and then this is fine guy. He's got something behind him there too, probably. But we can't take care of that, so whatever. Alright, we'll go to the arena. No more dilly-dallying. We'll talk to the few people that are outside the arena though, and then we'll go. Make way for the next Gestral hero. Yes. You're a twig on my path to Gestral heroing. Get out of my sight. Okay, damn, bro. You want to register for the tournament? You're talking to the right Gestral. So far, we got sign-ups from 3 of our legendary champions and a mysterious new warrior. Did I mention the prize, a powerful weapon? How about it? Another time. So what's this guy have to say? The tournament's begun. Find Lemonsol if you want to sign up. You find him over there. Okay, so we do want to sign up. Want to register for the tournament? You're talking to the right Gestral. So far, we've got sign-ups for 3 of our legendary champions and a mysterious new warrior. Did I mention the prize, a powerful weapon? So how about it? Yeah, kind of soon. Oh, I appreciate the enthusiasm. Unfortunately, in the arena, it's only one-on-one fights. No worries, though. I'll sign you up as a team. Just decide before each fight who gets the honor of getting beat up. Got it. All right, you're all signed up. Your opponent is one of the 4 legendary champions. Bertrand Big Hands. Who's gonna go fight? We're just gonna do my L, so we hope that we win. Also, didn't we already fight this guy? Get some burn. Okay, I think I was a little early on that one. Switch stride. Oh, I was early again, damn. But we're in Virtuose. We can't do Fleuret, so let's just do PSA. 2,000 damage, that's good. Damn, I can't time these. Let's spark, get some more burn on him. There we go. 1,600. XP? You won? Wow. Next time won't be so easy, I'm sure. Okay, so maybe we go. All these are on. We'd have to go back and see what we want after, but maybe we do Last Stand Critical and do Solo Fighter so we can learn these, and then gain powerful of fighting alone. Let's do this one too. Cool. Because we're gonna run through Maella with all these because she's, I think, the best 1v1 fighter. Dominique Giant Feet, who's gonna go fight Maella? I just think she's the best 1v1 fighter that we have. There we go, 1,000 damage because. What am I doing? That was way early. Holy shit. Being an idiot, don't mind me. Let's go Swift Stride. There we go. I can't hit my counters today. I guess 1600. We'll get our stuff empowered up a little bit. You won! Wow! Next time won't be so easy, I'm sure. We already fought all of these people. On the 4 legendary champions, Matthew the Colossus. Again, we're gonna go with Mael. I hope you're ready. Yep, we are. 1,000 damage, good. And the counter just wins it down. So we learned last stand critical, that's nice. You won, wow! Again, with the wow. Next time won't be so easy, I'm sure. Alright. We'll be fighting against a mysterious new warrior. I hope you're prepared, otherwise the prize will go to them. Who's gonna go fight? Alright, let's get Mael. Good luck!
Wait, that's...
Sia.
What? How? You guys? You're alive! I thought I was the only one left. I knew you were resourceful.
How did you get here?
They're expecting a bit of a show. Shall we?
That's a cool weapon. Alright, so we gotta fight CL, apparently. We talked to her way back in Lumiere. Oh, but we are wrecking her, okay. Okay, so she marked me, that's not great. Okay. Well, sorry, but your time is up, CO. Sorry. So 1600 XP, Mael destroyed them, and now we're closer on Solo Fighter and empowering last stand, so that's cool. Mael wins. The Gestral offer the champion a special weapon. That's cool.
Well, that wasn't so bad.
Yeah, it really just felt like beating old people.
So it wasn't so bad.
Am I one of those old people?
One day, I hope. Hey, how'd you end up here?
Oh, after the beach, I ended up in an odd yellow forest, not too far from here. Had to dodge a few Nevrons, but luckily I met a Gestral who guided me here. What about you?
Well, I woke up next to a waterfall and...
We can talk later. Let's get back to Golga.
No time to lose.
All right. Medallum, cool. Would you like to play? It goes with defense and agility. That thing looks fucking cool. Do you wish to play CL's tutorial, only accessible at this time? Yeah, sure, why not? Get the counter, nice. Alright, so CL's Foretell. CL can apply and consume Foretell on enemies, 10 max per enemy. Skills that apply Foretell generate Sun charges. Skills that consume Foretell generate Moon charges. Alright, so skills. Sael's starting skills are Focus Foretell and Twilight Slash. Focus Foretell applies 5 Foretell and generates 1 Sun Charge. Start by using Focus Foretell to apply Foretell and gain 1 Sun Charge. So 1 Sun Charge. Okay, so we'll use Focus Foretell.
Today.
We're just gonna dodge. Alright. Using Focus Foretell has given 1 Sun Charge and applied 5 Foretell. CL gets bonus effects while a Sun Charge or a Moon Charge is active. Sun Charge gain 1 AP per Foretell consumed. Okay. And Moon Charge gain 1 AP per Foretell consumed. Oh, you gain 1 AP regardless, whatever charge you have for Foretell, consuming Foretell. Okay. So Twilight Slash consumes all Foretell, on the target to increase its damage. It also generates 1 Moon Charge. Focus Foretell applied 5 Foretell to the target since CL already has 1 Sun Charge. Casting Twilight Slash will give her 5 AP back. Okay. Use Twilight Slash to consume Foretell, gain 5 AP, and generate 1 Moon Charge.
Take your shot.
I dodged too early. You hit me twice. Too early. That one is slower. I gotta get back. I gotta get the timing on that. Alright, at the start of her turn, if Sael has both a Moon and Sun Charge, she consumes them to enter Twilight for 2 turns. During Twilight, CL applies double Foretell. The maximum amount of Foretell per enemy is increased from 10 to 20. Damage is increased depending on the number of Sun and Moon Charges consumed. Try to make the best use of Twilight to maximize Foretell application and damage. Okay, so then we'd want to apply Foretell again and then consume Foretell again. So now we've got 10. Now we have last turn, so now we want to use Twilight Slash to consume it and do dark damage. Do 1700 damage. Alright, so she's level 15, so she's actually not too far behind. The problem with CL though is I really like her character. She's really cool, but there's nobody that I'm going to swap her out for. So that's the part that sucks. Because as you can see, we have, well, and she's 300 health left, but she has no Pictos or anything like that yet. And 3 levels down and 4 to Mael, but Mael has the solo ones that give a lot more, they give a lot more health, but like, because you have like a good party setup of how you want to do things, and especially like as you get further into the game, it's just Gustav, Mael, and Lune are just like your core 3 that I can never find a place for CL, even though I do very much like her character. So it just sucks because it makes me want to run the original 3. I have this problem in every game, like Final Fantasy IX. I always want to run with Zidane, Steiner, Vivi, and Dagger, and it's like that's what I want my team to be, even if like there's other characters that might heal better. Like I think, what's her name? I think her name's like Aiko or Echo or something like that. I think she's technically a better healer than Dagger or Garnet, whatever you want to call her. I end up using her, so you know, it makes it hard. And Steiner and Vivi, you know, I love their combinations together, and it's just the original crew that you really start to like, and then I just don't really care for the rest of them. Not that I don't care, because I do really like Freya, and I'm pretty sure that's the person's name. But anyway, it just like I said, I really like Sael, but it's hard to swap out characters. So, all right, let's talk. Return as champions. Well done, well done. Okay then, you ready? The password is get out of my way.
The password is get out of my way.
Very gestralish.
Es que nesto te sokiman villaggio. Suniso, poco kisolero. Rico pasportito coranisu. Suniso gamabibe troco.
As loud as we can. Got it.
Thank you for everything.
Io sano biboture.
Gestral positivity is so heartwarming.
Wira forse. Rito de bagdoro ana. Rico femikora nisu.
Thanks, Chef.
Alright, so we're not going to provoke Golgra to a duel because she is fucking strong. We will come back at some point though. But she is like strong. Not like, okay, just a couple levels too strong. I forget you can run around to CL even if she's not in your like main 3 party. So yeah, we'll run around to her for a little bit. But anyway, they said they opened the door for us. So she's going to have points too that I forgot. I would assume. For us to give her, because I think they just leave it blank. Yeah, so that's another reason why she's so low on health. So we are going to go, I think at least 15. I think this might give us a good, maybe 5 in luck. Give us some luck, agility, and vitality. Some might could also be good. So it'd be like 560, 293, 358. But again, she has no... Yeah, because I think the 500 is pretty good. And then we want agility. Could do 10 luck. I think it's just a 10% base. Yeah, I think this will be pretty alright. It's like health-wise, she's a little bit down. Obviously, they have... He doesn't have any, but he has 20. Those 3 points isn't going to get her 100. Maybe it would. But anyway, she's closer-ish to Gustav, but Lune has some health coming from those two. I need to get some crit rates up, but anyways. Then we have skills, so we can go over CL skills. So we have just Twilight slash, oh, they go from both sides, that's right. So Focus Foretell, I think this is more like the sun stuff, and these are more the moon ones. Alright, so we'll start with the moon ones. We have Twilight slash, deals low single target dark damage for 1 hit, consumes all foretell to deal additional damage. Phantom Blade deals high single target dark damage, 1 hit, consumes all foretell to deal additional damage. And here we have Harvest, deals medium single target damage, 1 hit, uses weapon element, heal self by 40%, and consumes all foretell to increase heal by 5% per foretell. So that's a good healing for yourself. Searing Bond deals medium single target dark damage, 1 hit, applies 5 foretell. So I guess it's not split up by sun and moon. I guess they're just on opposite sides. Whatever. Applies 5 foretell, also deals damage, and applies foretell to every other burning enemy. So if you get a bunch of people burning, you can apply foretell on multiple people. So again, some synergy with Lune. Firing Shadow deals low dark damage to all enemies, 3 hits, consumes 1 foretell per hit for increased damage. Targeted ally deals double damage for 1 turn, so a buff. Our Sacrifice deals extreme dark damage to all enemies, 1 hit, absorbs allies' health and enemies' foretell to deal increased damage. So you can take some of your own health to do more damage. Twilight Dance deals extreme single target dark damage, 4 hits during Twilight, extends Twilight duration by 1 turn, consumes all foretell to deal additional damage. You can get longer Twilight. So that's good. I feel like if you got a bunch of foretell on them, you just have to get the AP, but you could get a bunch of foretell on them prior to getting into Twilight, and then use this to use the Twilight to get more AP. And then use Twilight, and you have more Twilight, then you can get more foretell on them. And I don't think you could stay in Twilight mode, but still. Anyway, all set applies Shell, Powerful, and Rush to allies, which is pretty good. Card Weaver deals single target physical damage 1 hit. Propagates target's foretell to all enemies. Okay, so that means like if they have foretell, it would go, I think, copy it to everybody, or maybe it would divide it. I'd hope it would copy the same amount to everybody, because that could be useful. Cleanses an ally of their status effect and propagates the target's buff to all allies. Okay, so you could do like, that's to all allies, but let's say you buff one of them. But anyway, targeted ally plays immediately and gains 4 AP, so that's, again, you could be setting up somebody for a bunch of damage. Final Path deals extreme single target dark damage and applies 10 foretell, 1 hit. So, again, if you could get 9... take this, get the AP back, take this again, but you'd have to have so much AP. But again, you could maybe do something like that. But it'd be very, very difficult. Maybe if you could cycle between these two, maybe that'd be possible. If you could get 9 before you got into Twilight, you could apply foretell, Twilight Dance, get all of the foretell that you had, get it back, do Final Path, do foretell, Final Path, maybe? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong there. But Plentiful Harvest deals medium single target physical damage, 2 hits, consumes all foretell on a target, and gives 1 AP to a party member for each foretell consumed. So again, she's kind of more of a support. We already did Firing Shadow. Dark Wave deals high dark damage to all enemies, 3 hits, consumes all foretell for increased damage. Again, Delaying Slash deals medium single target damage, 2 hits, uses weapon element, consumes foretell to increase damage and delay target's turn. Deals low dark damage to all enemies, 2 hits, applies 2 foretell per hit. Then we got Marking Cards, deals a single target dark damage, applies mark, and applies foretell. So again, synergy with Mael there. Deals medium single target physical damage, 1 hit, applies 2 foretell, applies 3 foretell if target has 0. So there you go. And then Rush applies Rush to 1 to 3 allies, increasing their speed for 3 turns. Spectral Sweep deals medium single target damage to 2 to 6 hits, uses weapon element, applies 1 foretell per hit. Critical hits apply additional foretell. So again, it's another one of those, but it's 7 AP to use those. So, and this one's 0, so you can always use that. So there we go. She has some interesting skills. She has 15 skill points available. We definitely want marking just in case we play her. I do kind of like this, but again, it's 7. It's like, how are we getting 7 AP? You know, so. Phantom Blade consumes all, and it can break. I always like abilities that can break. Sealed Fate. We went to these ones, right? Maybe we didn't do these two, actually, I don't remember. Yeah, so Sealed Fate deals high single target 5 to 7 hits, uses weapons element. Each hit can consume 1 foretell to deal 200% damage. Critical hits don't remove the foretell, but still gets a damage increase. That's pretty cool. I'll take that. Bad Omen deals low dark damage, so we could do that. Or we could go Grim Harvest, which heals your allies. 2 hits, deals 2 foretell per hit, so it's just 2 hits. Sure. Take that. Get rushed to everybody. I mean, we could take her harvest to heal herself. So that our 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That'd be 7 actually. So what skills does she have on her? Do we want to get rid of any of them to heal? I don't really think Twilight Slash is going to be that great. We'll keep it. And then her weapon, CL Sun, does agility and luck right now. It's like a scythe. It's pretty cool. So hers end with Sun. Those are Rim. Those are Ram. Those are Rums or Ums. Yeah, it's just Ums. It's not Rum. It's Am, Im, and On. So, and we could put some Pictos on her too. So, speed and crit rate, we could get Breaker. This is fighting alone. Roulette, no. Attack, lifesteal, I think we're gonna want to put back on Mael. Actually, I don't really think we really wanted to put it on her. We wanted to put it on Gustav. But it is now learned. Energizing jump, health and speed, stun boost, augmented counter, health and crit rate. Because I always want to put on the ones that cost more. I don't think we're going to be auto-attacking with her very much, though. But it's also more about after free aim hit, base attack does more damage. 50% break damage on base attack. We can put rewarding mark on her, get her some speed and defense because she marks people, so there's a shot to be hitting them when they're marked. Apply burn on hitting a marked enemy. Sure, we'll take this critical moment. Why not? And then we have Lumina's. Energizing start is always so good. You get extra AP. But augmented counter, dead energy. I guess we could start with energizing start. I don't think we've looked at their Lumina for a little bit. Is there anything that we can really add or put on them? Let's go to Lumina's. She already has energizing start, but it's equipped. Get burning shot, last stand, critical. Energizing break. I mean, sure. Doesn't hurt. Powerful for 3 turns. He seems to get knocked out a lot. So yeah, let's put that on. And then she has none right now. So I think what we are gonna do though is go out and fight a couple battles just to get Mael. Oh, back at camp. We're getting a scene here. Never mind. I was gonna do a couple fights to get those solo ones learned for Mael. What should I play? Gobloos was cool as fuck. Alright, well, let's talk to CL first.
I still can't believe it. I lost hope after a while, but you all survived.
What was your plan if we hadn't? Be a Gestral champion until your Gommage?
Well, it was a lot of fun, so yeah, maybe.
Alright, you're just gonna be a Gestral champion.
What was your plan?
Well,
Alright, well, let's talk to Lune.
Noko's quite obsessed with your arm. Your apprentices would be extremely proud knowing a Gestral loves their work.
Yeah, they'd be insanely excited.
Well, they did a great job designing your arm. It was quite a creative assignment you gave them.
Well, when life stuff gives you lemons.
Losing an arm is quite a lemon.
Yeah, it's not lemonade.
Alright, well they're not going to give me any like further information about the arm. I kind of want to know how he lost it. We can talk to the curator. Offers you his services. So weapons, I feel like it would be worth it to upgrade some weapons. Not hers. She's level 5, which that's nice to get that, but it's one of those ones that has no like extra abilities. But it's like Gustav's, none of Gustav's have extra abilities, so that's kind of annoying. But oh, here we go. The medallion. Start in virtuose stance. Okay, every burn applied is doubled. Okay. In virtuose stance, burn deals double. And that's physical, but also 60 more power. I forgot that we got a special weapon for her. And it's defense and agility. I don't like the defense, but I do still like the fire costs taking less AP. I just don't know how worth it is to use the polished chroma catalyst, but we do. And I think we have a bunch of colors of Lumina that we could be using on people. And we also have these, the shape of energy. We can upgrade the tint and the shape of life to upgrade our revive tint. So now I think they'll give us more energy and give us more health on revive, I think is how that works out. But where is Mael? Alright, let's change the music real quick. Let's go back to Lumiere. I love Lumiere's music. But, so Curator's there. We went around the other way. What is over here? Okay, so there's Mael. Oh, hey. This, we found that lost Gestral, and they said they were going to bring somebody. It's the lost little Gestral that we found. Okay. And another one of those things. Are you the one who's supposed to watch over the lost Gestral kids? Sastro. Isn't it obvious? Yeah, it's me. You've done a very poor job. Such disrespect. Can't you see I'm sad? Okay, sorry. Wait, you're expeditioners. Yes. Perfect, you like killing stuff, exploring the world, than dying, right? I mean, I'd rather not die, but... Well, need your help. You've heard of the lost Gestrals, right? The Gestrals disappeared after the fracture, the ones the searchers are searching for. Well, when the searchers find one, I watch over them until someone from the village comes to pick them up. But 9 of these mischievous imps ran away from me. Well, until you brought one back. Well, where could they be? They could be anywhere. I really wanted to become a searcher, but they'll never let me be one if I lose more Gestrals than I find. If you see them, tell them to come back here. They'll listen to you. They like humans. For every Gestral you find, I shall reward you with the most precious of treasures. Is this a treasure? Is this treasure gratitude? What? No. Who would trick someone like that? Good, we'll help you then. Thanks, brave people. Here, take what I already owe you. Oh, so we get a hairstyle for Mael. Cool. You found one of my 9 lost Gestrals so far. Thanks. Alright, well, let's go talk to Mael. What's up, Mael?
Maybe you should stay.
What?
It's safer in the village.
You missed the chance to meet Eski, eh? No way.
Mael.
I'm okay. We stick together.
Okay, it's just gonna go through the same thing again.
What?
It's safer.
Okay.
You missed the
So Gustav wants her to stay in the Gestral Village. Which, I'm surprised she didn't put up like more of a fight though, because usually she's pretty like argumentative about that. How she wants to be here. Even though she did say the expedition is different than she thought it would be. Alright, so what do we have here? Alright, so we can check up on the others. Let's go ahead and do that.
You okay? You've been quiet since we left the village.
Yeah, sorry. Just bad memories.
Wanna talk about it?
No.
No.
I'm glad you're here.
I would never abandon a member of Aquafarm 3.
Aquafarm 3.
Aquafarm 3.
That was so long ago. You and Sophie were inseparable on that project.
Yeah, we were.
That was a good project. It fed so many neighborhoods at once. Kind of nostalgic thinking back. We really thought we were making a difference.
Hey, we're still making a difference.
Yes. Of course.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, we're still making a difference, guys. Alright, so remember the current objective. Find and recruit the legendary Eskia at Eskia's nest. He should be able to help us cross the sea. Cool. So let's write in the journal. See what Gustav has to say. Finds a spot where he can be alone. Spend some time writing in his journal. The humming of the music is even good. The music in this game is so good. He writes about Gestrals. He knows how happy his apprentices will be to learn that they exist. Just enjoying the humming, sorry. He hopes that one day his apprentices will read everything he wrote.
For those who come after.
For those who come after. That humming is great. Gustav heads back. Alright, so I think what we will actually do is just leave since we're already we're already camped up. And we will just go ahead and rest here. We don't need to rest. We haven't been in any fights, but we'll rest up here. We'll save. And in the next part, we're going to start off with 2 fights because I want to get these... wrong button. I keep doing that. I want to get these Pictos off my L, the solo fighter ones, and put good stuff back on her, get her stats back up. But, yeah, that's what we'll do in the next part. And then we'll go, obviously, see Eskia and continue on with the story and maybe search around the open world. We didn't really get anything new that we can get to new areas or anything, though, so there's not a whole lot we can do. But that's what we'll do in the next part. So until then, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.